would be time traveling if they had.
I think, or was it?
That's how all the real crafts.
Or was I think there was like they were gonna make maybe like a Tommy gun or machine gun type deal, and they or something in there was they could have had like access to like a really high powered like assault rifles. They're bullshit. And it's like imagine if they would have went with that and they would have had a super advantage on the battlefield. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like way back then, compared to like regular like guns.
They had burp guns back then. You know what that is?
Okay.
They're faster.
If you say
they're faster than fucking Tommy guns. They're like.
Well, I say
rapid.
Gun,
they're like rapid fire ×4. So that's why they call it a burp gun, because that's what it sounds like. It's like. Fucking AK. It looks like an AK. They pull it out and it's like. Fucking spit all over you.
They told me that I wouldn't make it. I was thinking of creating. But I was saucing next day. This is a song for everyone who gave up on me. Was supposed to fail, but after a round it still made a D. D for dog off the chain like no slavery. Please don't hate on me, hate on the one that created me. Man, I'm from LA, but not the place that the Lakers be.
You only do to get stoned and get mad.
My music make you make the face you make.
He takes a dab and he's like, you need to come see me when you're feeling like you need your therapy. You need to get your therapy in, nigga. You're getting pressed too hard, dude. Huh? You don't get a time to just sit and fucking laugh.
I fucking listen to music all day.
Oh, dude.
When we started,
I laugh my ass off, dude. I fucking laugh my ass off.
Couldn't see it.
Dude,
remember
it's
they
like,
was talking to
it's like, I swear to God, it's such a cool thing. I swear, like, that's like a God thing. Like, even though, like, whatever. We don't want old thoughts, old memories. We don't want that shit.
Every time you post something, you're giving them a new thought. That's the whole idea of it.
That's what I'm saying. So the memory thing is more like a God thing in disguise. Because it's cool. The memory thing, it's like, I look forward to seeing it every day. So I'm like, I always wonder, well, what did I do on this day X amount of years ago, even a year ago? And it's always something cool. Once I started really paying attention to it, then I realized that God was like, making me, or maybe the thoughts I had 3 years ago were for the future. You know what I mean?
Bookmarking them for you?
You know what I mean?
Bookmarking them for you?
Kinda, you know what I mean? Like, and now when they pop up, I'm like, oh, okay. But they redacted so much of my shit, it's so fucked
Stop
up.
camping, dude.
Yeah, they redacted so much of my shit that I don't really even know what my full shit is anymore. I don't remember all my shit. They redacted so much of my shit, sometimes it'll be like, memory will just be nothing there. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cute. Not like they removed it like a meme, like there's literally just nothing there.
I'll pause it for you, buddy. You need to get out of that building, though. Dude, why is this gun so all over the place? Did my famous move, dude, that outline.
Enemy helicopter approaching!
Please don't. That's one thing that you're not allowed. You said no anal and no nipsy. That's one thing you're not allowed is X-22 while you're here, dude. That's it.
He's one of the best in that.
Our UAV is online!
Because he went to a gay gathering of a bunch of people butt fucking each other in Target, and he didn't want to hear about it anymore. Put it that way.
I know what history's written.
I got no comments on the gay community, the gay werewolves. I have nothing to say. Well, I got nothing to say about it, but no words. We don't need any hate speech violations. Yo, that dude got into a whole gay conversation with himself. He was like, I'm in the gay community, and my friends won't stop ridiculing me about it, and everyone's got STDs. Like, what the fuck?
VPN is only $250 a month.
What? A VPN? I got 3 of them.
For 30 days, let's get into the economic collapse, political and geopolitical news. Now, Trump and the Patriots, they always knew that the only way forward was with the people. Without the people, the country cannot move forward.
You want more food, fat boy?
They must understand, they must see.
There are a bunch of fat boys around here. Family of fats.
Throughout these many, many
We
years.
got fat boy, baby boy. Fat boy Sash, fat boy Scotty.
That you do not have a
Fat
choice.
boy Daddy Werewolf. Bull Koog Werewolf. Were Koog. Or no. Werebull Koog.
Any way they possibly can, yes.
Did you just hear that?
But think about all those other individuals who are not awake. The process has not stopped.
This one.
Yes, this is not going to be over with a
He's
snap
not
of a
awake.
finger.
Free for all.
Trump and the Patriots, they've been...
Take no prisoners, comrades.
We've always known that the only way forward is through truth.
It's backwards.
People must take back.
I tried to get him with that slick
I know.
off
Just
the
keep
wall,
going.
but
Keep going through.
careful. You got corner, guys. Holy 19 again.
Given a incredible
2 and 19 again. Put me right in there.
to what the Patriots are trying to do. Now again, a lot of it is cryptic. A lot of it was done this way so the deep state players would know. But
How
they
come
need
this
to
has no
transfer
attachments?
this information out to the public realm so we would understand that all is not lost. That's why we got this special glimpse into what is going to happen. And yes, there are certain times when we see it happen and other times we're waiting. And this is why people become impatient. People hate to wait. People want things done. An entire system.
Yeah,
to reset
like that.
the
Thanos
entire
it overnight.
system. And have the
Could
people
never
join
happen.
in on this. It doesn't happen overnight. And it most likely will not happen the way we think it's going to happen. Look what's happened already.
Free for all.
Trump is more powerful
Let's do this.
when he was president.
No. He doesn't have restrictions.
Pushing their
They want to.
He couldn't do it while he's in there, though. That's the question.
Well, good. He can't. No, he can't. Dude, no, he can't. He can't be like in coercion and all this shit. Officially.
What do you mean?
Dude, it would be. Basically, it would be like illegal for him to be Q or Q plus, work in the military and do all this crazy shit. All this.
Why would it be illegal?
You're fucking putting everybody's intel secretly out there and all this crazy fucking shit. I don't think it would be illegal. I don't know the answers, but that's all I would think. I don't know why. There's a reason. They always talk about it, why he can't be in this spotlight. He can't be linked to it, even though he's involved in it.
This is a last chance.
I heard some crazy shit that he's gonna try to become the Speaker of the House. impeach Biden and Pelosi, which would make him the president by default. Ride out there the last 2 years and then run for 2024 and win, obviously, by last.
You don't want to wait any longer, bro.
You don't want to. We'd be in control the whole time. As soon as you knock them out, you expose them for 2 years at the midterm in 2022. You get everybody out, you take over, and then you impeach them too. You become the president until 2024. Then you officially run for 2024 for your second term. So you effectively have three whole years.
Doesn't make much sense. I mean, it makes sense if that's what you're thinking, but. What the fuck? Did you see that? The whole map disappeared. What the fuck?
I'm gonna bring it back. You can't make the GDP numbers move up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Watch this. I'm gonna make the GDP numbers go up. You can't make the unemployment numbers go down. Hey, just a minute. I'm gonna make them go down. You can't make the stock market move up. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna make the stock market move up. Oh, wait. You can't have businesses come back to the United States and expand. Well, I'm gonna remove regulations here. I'm gonna place tariffs on China. Actually,
Cause you're camping, dude. Stop camping. Yeah, because you're camping. You stay camping. Stop camping, dude. You won't stop. I'm just fucking with you. Calm down, calm down. I'm just playing. He won't stop.
Really won't.
Just won't stop. Nothing, dude. Do I play music? That's a deep one. That's what?
Is this something Ps4 wanted? No, so during his first 4 years, he was showing everyone how you can make America.
Stop being musical, dude. What the hell?
With these easy steps.
Stop being so damn musical.
Free for all. Let's do this, Marines.
Stop with your. How long is it, dude?
It doesn't matter. You're playing the game.
How long is it?
It doesn't matter.
Tell me how long it is.
I don't know.
Well, tell me how long it is.
I don't care how long it is, dude.
I do. It's probably 45 fucking minutes.
Listen here for 10 minutes.
10 minutes is nothing. Fucking an hour is something else. I don't even want to play, really. I'm just fucking around. Just dicking around. I can't seem to win in this game anyways. Black Ops is my shit. But I play a million of them. It's because everyone's got their brain chips, dude. No, I don't play Cold War. Not right now. I gotta get it. When I get my tax money in a couple days, I'll probably grab it. Oh, I'm gonna invest my tax money, don't you worry. I've been sitting on a plan for mad long. I ain't gonna give you what I'm thinking, why am I gonna give it to you? Well, I'll give you a little roundabout. I won't have to say anything that's gonna make it like the first a restaurant called BJ's. No. Yeah, so that's really all that shit is. I don't know why you would put money on the vaccine. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's not what you think it is, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't put your money on that shit. Now, what I do is I got a podcast that a lot of people listen to here and there. I recorded a few episodes. They were pretty epic. And I haven't done it in a while, but I use that website to do music and a bunch of other shit. Yeah, sell products, sell music, fucking speak truth, put the news out there, uncensored. You know. Do a little gaming thing, do live streams, get a bunch of content built up. Dude, there's mad money in podcasts. That's all anybody does anymore. They work their ass off and they listen to it. Oh, no, yeah. That's a lot different. Yeah, but you can't get it anywhere unless it's serious. That's the whole point of a podcast, is it's accessible and it's easy. You could just click something and bam, you're there.
I'm draining a Niagara Falls.
I'll tell you, hold on.
The Trump playbook. The Q playbook. We're draining the Niagara Falls swamp.
You say Dr. Dre did what?
I'm draining the Niagara Falls swamp.
Why don't you fucking drain your jaw first? Drain your squeaky ass jaw.
I'm draining the NF swamp.
You gotta drain the fucking everything first. You got a bunch of resources to drain. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, dude, is...
So you're gonna be my... So
I got... Hold on, this dude's asking me
no,
something. No, not fuck him. Just hold on a second.
No,
Take your hit and chill out.
Dude,
Stop getting warm. Don't make you what? Taking a big ass hit and get mad? Don't make me take a big ass hit and get mad. The only dude that gets mad when he takes a dab.
Dude, I don't want to go into this dab angry. Stop.
Bro, I'll make you a millionaire in a matter of a year, dude, with the shit that I'm doing. Yeah, so I'll just run it down for you real quick. Maybe you'll be interested, maybe you won't.
Don't be telling them, dude. Don't be giving them my ideas.
I'm not giving him none of your ideas. You didn't come. Our ideas. This nigga. He's got money to invest. If I tell him something he's interested in, he might fucking toss some money over here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you remember, but I told you all
We could always use a little money.
I told you about all my plans first, and then we started talking about them together with the whole water.
I'm doing supplements, which are gonna be super good, super high grade, cold pressed stuff that people don't even make anymore. Like they should. And
the products and cleaning shit, that's your idea, but it's a great idea.
No, I'm getting the stuff and then selling it out of my own. I'm making my own brand and then selling it from there. And you can dilute it in water, so it's like.
You know what you need to do?
Hold on a second, bro.
Fuck that.
What do you fuck what? Fuck the dude asking me what's going on with my shit.
You need to try to make since you're more healthy based, you're not money driven as much as these other people. You need to try to make, you know how they produce these like health supplements and you're big on the nutrients and like taking.
I never was before, dude. I started eating right and fucking doing it right.
I think you need to fucking develop your own ingredients, like make your own fucking nutrient supplements, drips. He
is.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to make your own health.
It has to be simple, bro. If I gotta sit in a fucking lab all day and figure out ingredients to shit,
No, you don't. You don't. That's the thing.
I'm sure after a while it'll come out to where I know about products and I can put shit together. But
I'm saying like you start organically with raw shit. You don't.
Yeah, that's the whole point of my whole shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's already in the books.
Shit. That's what I'm saying. You need to do all that shit and you make actual real shit with real products, not. Oh, let me put 50% real product and then break it and glue it down.
No, that's just the start to get enough money to really do whatever in the future, because you could do bigger and bigger shit. So you could start off diluting something to 50%, make it 50 grand, and then take that 50 grand and do it right.
That's fine with this.
That's the whole point of what I'm saying. Like
when you got enough time and money to make the new product, I'm saying you should make it like top of the line fucking.
What do you mean? What companies I got? I'll be running all this shit myself. Yeah, that would be the idea thing. What do you mean? I don't want to sit there and make money off other people's shit, bro. I know people do that all day, but... Well, yeah, I understand that. And I'm not trying to sit around all day either. Like, that's a cool idea, but... No, I know. Yeah, no. I get it.
Do you have any crypto?
I get it. Right, which would be the total opposite way that I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to make so much money in-house that I don't have to go to an outside source to borrow money and then get raped on it later. No, I do. I got one, and I want to do. I don't really want to. I'm live. The supplements that I'm getting don't cost much, and for me to break them down and to sell them and make a bunch of money and then do it right, that would be the easy way for me to do it without borrowing money. They're kind of expensive. One of them is hydrogen peroxide, 35% food grade, where it heals 90% of ailments like sicknesses and infections and bacteria and skin things and all type, like warts and moles and all that type of. It literally will burn the shit right off your skin right then and there. It's that powerful. Like, it's mad good. Yeah. There's mad studies to show all that. And that and colloidal silver, dude. If you had H2O2, which is hydrogen and oxygen, it's harmless to you, and you can use it. That's what your body needs, is oxygen and hydrogen, water. So if you get those two things in your body at a high rate, that's literally what that stuff is. It'll boost your immune system. It does all types of stuff for you. You could have a infected tooth, and that's one of the only things that you could swish with, and it will literally kill the infection in one swish, dude. It's that good if you don't dilute it. So but my plan is to dilute it, because the more water you put in there, it really doesn't matter. It still has its properties. So people can get diluted, not as diluted as you would think. I mean, like half maybe or something like that. And it's just with water, so it's not going to harm anybody. And you pay for the water, you pay for the solution, you split it up half and half. You sell that and colloidal silver. If you got that and colloidal silver, you'll never have to go to the hospital ever again unless you fall and break a bone or something. Because it'll live. I'll send you some. It's amazing. What's that cold source shit? People do though, and yo, my sister gets them mad bad. And it's not like a herpes thing, it's like from family shit. So she gets them and she puts a Breva on it, right? And it doesn't go away for like 4 or 5 days. And she thinks that's like the coolest shit, because it usually takes like almost a week or 10 days to really for the thing to fully go away. Yeah, a little bit. I ran a sales team for the all natural cleaner I was selling. That's another thing. Everything all natural, dude. All natural cleaners, all natural supplements. bringing things back to raw on every level, dude, and it just being so accessible that it'll blow up, dude, because it's not accessible like that right now. Good health is not accessible to the average guy right now. And if it was, everybody would be doing it. It'd be cool. All people, forget about young guys. Yo, forget about young guys. No, not young guys. Every single person on the planet Earth. Old people, young people, guys, girls, whoever. Because if you're a human being, you could benefit from these products. Yo, this dude won't stop talking. Let me mute him real quick. Hold on. Yo, I'm gonna mute all these other dudes that are talking. What's your name? Yo, your name is Art the God? I gotta mute these other dudes. So what's your name, dude? I'm gonna have to take this live down, dude.
What's up?
Cause I can't be spilling the beans on there.
Well,
Bill Gates in China will have my shit refabricated by tomorrow, dude. Bill Gilly in the ARG system.
Free for all. Take no prisoners, comrades.
Yo, so dude, send me a friend request. We gotta talk some more. Kind of the wrong place while we're playing, but we should get a party going, dude. Talk in there while we're not playing. I think I muted dude on accident. You can't unmute dudes in the middle of this, I don't think. Oh no, here we go. Yo, you still in here, Venom? Oh yeah, dude, I've been selling shit my whole life, dude. I know how to sell shit. I was a hustler before I was a wannabe businessman. He said he's snorting it. I'm done. Dude, can you hear me? Alright, so, we should get into a party, dude. Send me a friend request. Nah, dude, you're good, bro. I'm not even worried about money all like that. If you like the idea and you want to get involved, I would love you to get involved, dude. Other than that, I'll just tell you to tell you what I'm doing, give you an idea. I'm doing mad shit.
Enemy helicopter approaching.
Yo, I was thinking that too when I was looking at that shit. That's one thing I was gonna say about it, and I was like, it doesn't even matter. I don't even care.
Our UAV is online.
Yeah, I'm here. New York, upstate. Yeah, it is pretty nice, other than the corruption. It's pretty good.
Police laws, gun laws, and immigration laws. Yes, everything that Trump put into place, they're going to try to reverse.
Box of chocolates.
You think the people are with them? You think the people
What?
want this changed?
Box of chocolates.
They don't want any of this.
You ain't getting no chocolates, dude.
I don't want it. You're just saying.
Is that with the election? We know that
You ain't getting no chocolate, Forrest.
I don't want it.
Forrest Koog.
Stop it.
yes, they're going to pretend that it never happened. This is why these social media companies, the mainstream media companies, this is why they needed to censor anyone that was showing evidence of election fraud. Because you can't allow people to see the truth. And the only way to hide the truth is to censor people. This is just the beginning. This was phase one of the... Yes. They're going to move this to the next phase because once information starts to come out, like treason, sedition, crimes against humanity, when they see election fraud, they're going to be banning people left and right. Now think about what Trump has done here. Think about...
Yeah, I'm hearing that it'd be better because no tax and all that.
What do they know now? The people have learned how to survive this. The people understand what measures they need to take just in case. And most of us have planned after
Yo, they
plan after
basically
plan.
just made us all preppers.
Well, we should have a little session in a
Think about
party
that.
if we can.
Think about that. They kind of just made us all preppers. Like, say this is
Not really.
in a weird way.
Not really, because the people are smart enough to realize that they're like,
Well,
you
no,
could prepare to a
people
certain
don't-
degree.
People don't
but-
realize it's a movie. I'm saying when it's all said and done, they're gonna be like, wow, they're gonna be mind fucked and blown, and then they're gonna be like,
It's God's
well,
movie.
They're gonna be like, well, still, but what if, you know, it's something were that serious? We should probably be ready. You know what I mean?
Well, no, not what if. It's right in
Well,
your
that's what
fucking
I'm saying.
face.
It's-
There ain't no denying
It's a
it.
crazy fucking like, it's insane. I don't know.
They showed their hand, is what they did,
I'm just
dude.
glad I'm fucking.
They're
just
fucking
glad
dumb.
God and Jesus are my everything.
They're
basically.
fucking dumb. That's what
And
evil does. It
that's
eats
why I'm
itself.
that's why I'm able to walk around and do and say the things I do and just and not worry about my life ever. It's just I just do.
Yeah, I'll join it. Hold on.
Because the best part is when we die, we're born. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are anyway. You know what I mean? Like, when we die, we're born. Like, if you really think about it. Right? In a
Your
weird-
angel's born, yeah.
No, in a weird way, like, because you just go to heaven.
Your
like, we go
your
with
angel
God.
Koog is
Well,
born.
I'm saying that, like, we're I'm not saying we're human, we're like human life.
Your
we're just
spirit
alive,
Koog,
yeah.
your
Like,
spirit Koog will
would
fucking.
you rather be here or in heaven?
I got too much riding here right now.
I'm not saying now, like right this second, but where would you rather be?
Of course, in heaven.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not saying any kind of rush. I'm just saying though.
But no, if
yeah, you know what
thinking
I mean.
about it though, yeah, I can hear you.
You know what I mean though, right? Like, I'm not in any rush either, but I mean, you know what I mean.
I got too much here, dude, to leave. I can't just leave it. If I wasn't father and everything, I can't picture myself. I can't picture myself being so selfish to want paradise over taking care of my family.
Oh, that's not being selfish. When the call comes, though, you can't.
He's talking about heaven and living on earth. Would you rather live in heaven or earth? It was a hypothetical, rhetorical question. So
not right this second.
But I turned it into something else.
Tell him not right this second.
He's just saying. Kind of. No, that's what he does when he gets high. Straight prophecy. This dude will like regurgitate some he'll get stoned. And he'll just start prophesying on everything, and he'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He just starts saying shit. Like, bro, calm it down. You won't stop prophesying.
I can't, dude. I really can't.
He said it won't stop. The visions won't stop.
Brains won't stop.
Your 4 brains won't stop.
That's so funny you came up with that shit. You should make a character.
Bro, we're putting all that shit in the comic book. No games. Every single little... That's why I wanted to record shit from day one. So...
Better not have it recorded.
Shut the fuck up. You're getting knocked out with that shit. Well, that's funny that you say that because that's absolutely true. That's why they have cage-free hens, dude. That's why they have cage-free animals.
What?
Yes. Yes.
What? Why?
Yes, because the more torture they go through, it's stress on the meat. Those chemicals that the endorphins and the chemicals from going through all types of stress, it makes the meat not good. It like poisons it. But yeah, fucking, I got so many different avenues with the shit that I want to do, bro, that they're all culminating into one area, but at the same time, they're in every direction. And all around me. So it's all going to connect, and it's just, it's going to be a forever cycle, dude, that just keeps going and going and going. That's what you want to get. You want to get a little spiral going, dude, with everything. So that by the time this is good, you know what I mean? By the time this idea cooks, then the other one pops, and then this one cooks, and that one pops, and then you're never just sitting around because you could just build something up and come back to it. And I've been building these ideas for so long. It's just like my music. I do my music, but I don't release it. I pretty much am the only person who listens to my own music. Dude, my music is... I'm not... Yo, are you there? He said hello. My music is pretty good, dude. I could drop something on you real quick if you want. Hold on. Huh? Yeah, I'll play it right now. Yeah, we're just listening to something. Put that on pause real quick. He wants to hear the music.
I'm just getting warmed up. I'm gonna pull the whole thing down.
Let's see if I can get it done without messing it up this time.
Pull down on your head. It's gonna be biblical. Choose your destiny.
To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to kill,
bro, you're gonna find out what I do in about 30 seconds.
A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war,
ready?
And a time of peace.
Got a mouth full of swords, feeling my words start pouring out. Speaking defeat, bruh, tell it to my warring mouth. Death is now dead, cause the word came to war him out. Born in the dark, but now the light's what I'm more about. Need a fire sword coming at Leviathan. I'm on assignment to pry on him like a violent battle. Cries from the armory are louder than a siren is. Fiery darts can pierce the heart of this fireman. Was a soldier, now a champion. Shoot to be a warrior, capture the flag again. Yeah, and revamp it, put cross in the front and the back of it, and copy it for the states and the capital. Man, my God is immaculate. Told me get in line and don't be ducking in the back of it. Just march. You ain't gotta try to run, son. It's a marathon, not a one done, one dawn. You'll wake up and see that there's one son, gifted with one mind, one soul, one spirit, and one tongue. One body, one mission, and one love, and all authority from the one above. Getting it, my Lord's got life, he's giving it. So precise, so righteous and diligent, he paid the price. Paradise unlimited, and told all of his children to go live in it. I got G in my eyes, so when in front of Christ's path, I see it and ride. Lord sending love letters, need a reply. He said he'll send me some wings when I'm needing to fly. Warfare with my feet in the sky. He said he'll deliver my strongholds 3 at a time. Tells me I'm blessed, I agree and I grind. Neck deep in the well, I decree I am fine. Cause I'm alive, I'm well, I'm protected. I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm elected. I am called, paid for, accepted, and I will endure until the end, resurrected. Cause I'm alive, I'm well, I'm protected. I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm elected. I am called, paid for, accepted, and I will endure until the end, resurrected. What? Huh? Are there 2 dudes in here? Oh. But yeah, that's what I do, dude. I put beats together and I rap. Yeah, it's Christian rap. It's turned into that. It's been a long evolution, but yeah, that's what it's turned into. It's pretty uplifting for people that only listen to the dark stuff. Being what? God? Yeah. Well, not even that it's trash. It's this. It's poisoning. Words are poisoning. Just like we talked about the chicken. Energy is energy, dude. So when people are that's why life and death is in the power of the tongue. Because you could speak good or you could speak bad. And when people are on the mic, usually in rap, they're only talking about negative stuff. 90% of the time. So if you keep pumping that into your ear gate over and over and over again, do you think that's going to be good for your... if you were a chicken? Or do you think it's going to be bad for you if you're a chicken? Think about that for a second. It's bad for you. Right. It's death. It leads to death. Long time back and forth, it just leads to death, dude.
You got that recorder, or no? You just freestyle every time?
Free for all. Let's do this.
Yeah, but hold on. Anger can be righteous, and in that case, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, anger can be righteous. God's anger is righteous. God's anger is righteous. That's what wrath is. It's justice. And with mercy, no, but I think that he's willing to play it out on the chessboard for fun. He likes to create and then destroy if it doesn't go work the way he sees that it should work. So him creating us, he should have wiped us out a long time ago. The only thing stopping him is when he put us on the earth. The earth said, the spirit of the earth said, all you do when you create things like this is you kill what you create after you create it. So if I'm going to let you plant humanity on me, then you're going to have mercy this time. And he made a pact and he said, all right, I will. That's why we're still here, bro. That's why we're still going this long. This many thousand years with all the corruption over and over and over again when he's wanted to just wipe it all out. And I don't blame him because the worst of everything came out more than the good, it seemed like. I don't like New York, and I don't even... I was born here, so I just stayed here. It's pretty much a... Do you think? New York... Yeah, well, that's what I do. That's what I do, though, is I wake people up for a living. Like, not even making money, just doing it, knowing that I'm going to get treasures in heaven for it. I wake people up on a daily, dude. Super woke. So, that's part of the business. Oh, well, no, that's... See, look, they're taking the real word and meaning for woke, and they're reversing it on you, dude. That's not what woke really means. They want you to think that being woke means that you cancel Dr. Seuss. No, being woke means that you know what's up in the world and you're not fucking blind and dumb to people's schemes and the evil that's around. That's real woke. When you know what's going on around you and you're wise enough to learn from your surroundings and actually get a good grip on what's going on, even though they keep it super secret, if you could do that, that's what is woke. Not fucking canceling Dr. Seuss and all that bullshit. They took that word and they hijacked it and inverted it. That's what they do. But there are a lot of Democrats, if that's what you mean. Like, that's that type of people. Like, lefty fucking dudes. But... well, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. They want to cancel everybody that doesn't talk about what they want to talk about. So if you talk about anything out of line, then they'll cut your feed, dude. They've been messing with me for years. They've been trying to kill me for years, and I'm still here, dude. Well, no, it's because hold on though, it can't happen like that because it'll expose their whole operation. It's all about pride, money, greed, sex, everything evil. So no, they don't want to do. No, I don't think sex in itself is evil. The way that God created it with a man and a woman that are married and they have a bond, that's a whole different story. I don't. There was a dude in the room earlier. He was like, I'm from the gay community. I cracked a joke about something me and my dude were laughing about, and he started talking about he's in the gay community and everyone has AIDS, and it was just a weird conversation. And I just like, he's like, what do you have to say about it? I was like, I got nothing to say about it. Absolutely nothing. I'm not going to pressure anybody into anything. I'm not going to say what I believe. I'm not going to say what's right and what's wrong. That's... well... I don't like to put it out there because they'll call it hate speech whenever you talk about anything like that. No, I don't want to kill anyone. I think that a lot of that stuff is all demonic and mental health related. All of it. They're victims. Yes. Yes, 100% can be fixed. Matter of fact, they banned books within the last 4 years about books that help people go from gay to straight, and there's mad success stories. And they're church books. That's what they do. That's what the enemy does, dude. Yeah, that's what the enemy does, dude. That... because the information is what they're after getting rid of, not necessarily you using it, because they don't want you to use it and they don't want anyone using it. They just want to get rid of it so that you can't put two and two together. They want shit so spread out apart where you get this and you get that, but you don't get the information in between, so you never connect the dots. That's what they want to control right there, you connecting the dots. Beyond alarming, dude. That's criminal, is what it is. They're not, though, public squares. They're not public squares. You don't want to know why? Because they're privately owned businesses, which is a whole different ball game than a utility. If they were a utility, they would have all the same rules as a public square would have, where you could talk about this, that, and the third. A digital public square. But it's not. It's a corporation, just like every city, town, and state. They're trying to hide the truth. That's what they're all about. No, they just want to hide the truth. The truth is, dude, there's some sick shit going on in this world, and unless we wake up to it and do something about it, it's going to continue to happen for generations to come. And when I say sick shit, I'm talking they're kidnapping kids, millions and millions a year. They're drinking adrenochrome, which comes from their brain. They have to torture them to get it. They drink their blood. They eat their flesh. They're cannibals, and they're fucking... dude, they're molesting the kids. They're doing all types of crazy shit. It's sex trafficking on steroids, dude. Child trafficking on steroids, dude. And that's the type of shit that's going on in the world that people need to wake up to. And once people wake up to it, then they got to figure out how to defeat Goliath, because that's a Goliath, dude. Idol worship and witchcraft and... Why do you think Trump won already? Because in my eyes, it's not all going to play out the way that everyone wants it to play. Like, I would love it, if I had the choice, I would love for it to play out like, okay, Trump just gets all the success and just beats them and it's over and we all go free and we all get a new technology and all this shit and we don't have to take no mark of the beast and we get more time on the earth before Christ comes back. I would love for that to be the plan, but what I would say is it's going to happen the most least likely way you can expect it. However it's going to happen. And either God's going to come back and it's all just deception, or they tried to make a controlled end times and it didn't work. Yeah, they said he was a Jew. They said he was an Ashkenazi Jew, which he has that weird shit in his office, but... They said that there was like a bunch of sexual allegations about Trump, like hundreds of them, I guess. I just heard that recently, but that's what they do. They'll fucking make shit up. Yeah, because that's their boy. Yo, God made a separation between good and evil. So that's really what all this is. He says he's going to do it. He said that he was going to do it when he spoke in Revelations about the two beasts. He said he's going to separate the east from the west. The east is bull worship. The east is sun worship. The west is moon goddess shit. What's that? He separates east from west. Moses. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the eastern one. There's the Eastern Star Triangle, and then there's the Western Star Triangle, which are two separate divisions. Yeah, of course, but what people don't know that God showed me recently is that God already arrested them all and put them in the earth. It says it in the book of Enoch. So the only reason they get to come out and cause hell on the earth right now is because he's allowing them on work release, pretty much, just to play the game against them. Yeah, exactly. To see who will take it that far, and then God takes care of it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. He was into the occult big time. We were just talking about that. He was trying to make America believe that they were turning into werewolves and shit. Psychological warfare. They called themselves the werewolf. That was the werewolves. That was their little group. Yeah, so they're high as fuck on meth, making werewolf sounds in the field, trying to make people believe in that they got occultic powers and shit. That was their last ditch effort. So, yeah, that's literally, see, dude, they're so desperate and they're so pathetic, because at the end of the day, God is so much overpowering than all their nonsense. So they literally just come in to stir up things and to see who will do what they ask him to do, and then God takes care of it accordingly. And God basically employs them to rope men into the net. That's what God has taught me. God has taught me that both hands, the left and the right, he controls both of them. So he's like playing a video game against himself. For development, because that's how everything that he creates gets developed. Yeah, dude, when you take two atoms and smash them together, an explosion happens, right? You study the explosion, and then if you want to make a bigger one, you'll know how. It's analytical data, dude. It's AI shit. But where do you think the original AI came from? God. God is the original AI. But it's not artificial. It's not artificial, though. It's natural intelligence, real intelligence, his intelligence. Above all intelligence. We think we're intelligent. So yeah, I wasn't a Christian my whole life, but recently, the last 10 years of my life has been a wild ride straight from the craziest movies you ever seen in your life, all put into one thing. And Jesus is at the end, and I'm like conquering it all through him. That's what's been like the last 10 years. It's just been like the craziest shit, but he's helped me get through it all, and I've been stronger and stronger. Learning more. Definitely learning more. Dude, if you want to play, fiend the fuck out.
No, but you need to...
I'm not even playing, I'm just talking to this dude. Yeah, I'm not even really playing, dude. I always do that shit. I'm getting shot in the back around corners and shit. This dude was behind me the whole time. I'm just running around like an idiot. But the way I see it with how this is all gonna go, there's only two ways. Either it was a fake end times, which that's really possible because that's what they do. They want to control things. So if they were the one to control the end times and do it early, then that would give them power because it's their narrative. They have it all covered. So that makes sense. But at the same time, what I think is more likely is that God's gonna use this all to His glory and bring the whole world to Him through us defeating the giant of evil here in America, and that everyone's seeing it, and then they all come to God, and then God creates his kingdom right there on earth in America or Jerusalem or wherever. Yeah, I think COVID was a big test. I think they thought that it was going to infect more people and it was going to be way more deadly, and that it was going to incubate and transfer from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. And really, it's all God, because they released it and God laughed at them. God was like, I'm only going to let this terrorize the ones who are down with the plan, and that's literally what happened. Only the people that were down with it was a bioweapon, first of all, but second of all, it was a planned bioweapon that they put out after the Event 201 thing. They all planned it all out and then released it. So it was a controlled release of a bioweapon from China onto America. Bill Gates owns the company. So they plotted it out like that. Well, Bill Gates caused all this to happen. It's problem, reaction, solution. Right.
Free for all.
He thinks he's genius. What'd you say?
Who, Lucy?
No, he's not. He's fucking retarded.
Take no prisoners.
Well, not Elon. I thought you said Bill Gates. Elon may have some genius in his repertoire, but at the same time, he's rolling with all the evil ass dudes. They all work together. So it's just like, yeah, they're all maniacal. They all fucking sit around the table all day and figure out how to kill everyone and get away with it. They're sickos, dude. So if they use their gifts for good, I'd be on their side, but they're pure evil like most of them dudes. And I can't even really say too much about Elon other than the fact that he tried putting fucking chips in people's heads, dude. That's some sick shit. Like, what the fuck is he doing? What is he thinking? When he's laying in bed at night, is he thinking, hey, we could just drill a fucking hole into every person's skull. It'll be cool. It'll be the future. We'll connect them with AI. We'll connect them with internet access and all that shit. So it'll be 5G towers for each other. And we'll control them all through the chip and everything. Like, no, dude. Get the fuck out of here with your crazy ass bullshit. I'm not putting my head on the drill press. And he wouldn't either, so it's just like, get the fuck out of here. Show me your scar, dude. He just wants to make money off of it. Just like the vaccines and Bill Gates. Bill Gates don't vaccinate himself and his family. Are you fucking crazy? Have I had COVID? Actually, to be honest with you, I have had COVID. I think it was right before that shit dropped. I think I had it. Me and my girl never been so sick in our lives. It was the weirdest shit, and it was like almost a year before COVID dropped. So Yes. I felt like I was dying, bro. And at first she got it, and I took care of her the whole time, and then I got it, and she was good enough to take care of me after. So it was just like, for 4 or 5 days straight, dude. I was bedridden, she was bedridden, and I was doing shit like giving her high vitamin C tea and shit like that, and that was really bringing her back, dude. So she went through it quicker than me. I was in bed for like 4 days. She was up and helping me in like 2. But I was super fucking sick, so was she, and we've never been sick like that ever, dude. It was weird as fuck. And then all of a sudden, all this COVID shit dropped. So I think that they released it way before they even announced that it was coming. They just accelerated all the bullshit numbers at that point. Can you imagine that? They release it, and they're sitting there secretly in a bunker. They're going, I can't wait till this comes out. I can't wait till everyone sees how everyone's dying in this virus, and da-da-da-da. A whole year passed, and nobody even said a word about it. They just got sick and fucking went on with their life. They're like, what the fuck, dude? That bad and make all these fake numbers and lie with statistics. Bill Gilly wrote a book on it. Literally, the title of it is How to Lie with Statistics. What are all the numbers you see in the COVID deaths and all that shit? They're statistics. They're... Dude, 90% of the COVID numbers are all people who died from other stuff. That's how sick their little plan is. So, bro, it's the truth, and that's the evil we need to wake up to, because if we don't, they're just gonna wipe us out. It might take 10 years for their dumbasses to wipe us out, but they will if we let them. Yeah, God. God is the one that allowed them to move. God's the one that allowed them to do what they did. He could have killed them all right before they pushed the button. But he didn't. For a reason. He said it's for a seed. The one prophecy dude that we listened to, Kim Clement, he said it's going to be for a season for faith to grow. So that makes perfect sense in the AI development scheme of God. Where he's just using these things to grow us closer towards him instead of away from him and into ourselves and into the world. So that's really what it's really been all about since the beginning. It's not about COVID, it's not about these evil dudes, it's about God sitting in the background going, how can I get my creation to be more like me instead of less like me and evil? Because he's within all of us and he's watching us do and act the way that we do, and he's like, that ain't me. So where are you getting this character? And usually it's because Satan has his seat on the earth too, and that's what most of the evil, where it came from. The fallen angels taught us a bunch of evil practices and a bunch of witchcraft and a bunch of like war and metal and like metallurgy for weapons. They taught us makeup, they taught us perfumes, they taught us a whole bunch of stuff they shouldn't have taught us. Just like the devil convinced us to eat the fruit, which he said that we'll become like God and know good and evil. Well, who's to say that we really even wanted to know good and evil? Because now seeing it 6,000 years down the road, who would want to know? I wouldn't. Looking like I have to file a claim down at city court. But you really take the most for granted.
She's like, I have to. She's like, I just have to.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what that.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
But it's not us,
no,
though. It was
it's always
just some
some
other
wild
shit.
ass shit, and it's always after she wilds out here, and I'm like,
they don't relate, though. They don't relate.
She's, the best part is she did the emoji. She's like, I just have to.
You're so stupid. Stop. Stop.
I got a file.
I didn't even read. I couldn't even read that. I was just like, what? File and city court claims. You lost me. You lost me at city court. That's all I say. All right, so, yeah, dude, nothing happens by accident. Well, it will be, and I don't mean to hit you like that. I apologize. I've been doing this shit for a long time, so when I'm talking, it's like 10 years of research bearing down on you. Maybe I shouldn't do it like that, but some people can handle it. And every time I meet someone like that wants to know, it's always a God thing where he sent me into their situation or he sent them into my situation, and then we sharpen each other. We help each other out. So I don't just help other people. People help me too. And God's the one pulling the strings. Right. That's the way it should be. But nothing's by accident. So just know that for some strange reason, it's definitely God, bro. There's more than enough proof that it's God. You can have proof of it. It's as simple as this. Walk outside, look at the grass, look at the sky, look at the stars, look at the clouds, look at the trees, look at your hand, maybe look at yourself in the mirror. It's as simple as that, bro. Look at the animals, look at everything that is complex that was created here, and then say to yourself while you're looking in the mirror, this all just happened. No, it did not. Anybody that's smart in any way will put two and two together. He said he makes it obvious by how complex his creation is and by how much information he gives us through his word and through creation and lets us see how things work. That's to show us that he exists without a shadow of a doubt. Anybody that dumb that can't see it is plain as day. God doesn't really expect them to go any further. He actually hardens people's hearts. So if they go in a certain direction, he'll help them. And that's just how it is. He created everything, bro. Including us, including the earth, including the stars, including the clouds. And there's really zero scientific information that can tell you otherwise, because all their jargon can be easily pulled apart. All that evolution shit, it's all bullshit. It can be so... It's pure propaganda. If they make you think you're a fucking monkey, are you gonna fight back and say you got rights given to you by God? Hell no. It's propaganda. If you don't move on, fucking go. Get out of there. Get the fuck out of there. I don't know what you're doing.
It's just too funny.
Yo, so, another business thing that I wanted to do is something gaming-wise for, like, therapy, because that's what it is, yo. When you play video games or do anything that you like to do or anything interactive where you could let off some steam, forever. It's not even about money. People will love you forever, bro, just for helping them out with that shit. Damn, how'd you do that? Dude, I think that information... That's why God doesn't just hand out all the good information, because everybody will just Koog everything. I'll just fuck with... No, that's what... No, it's true. That's why he says... why they asked Jesus, why do you speak in parables? And he said, because...
Yeah, this is why I'm laughing. No, you have to see
this. Is important.
This is more important.
Hold on.
No.
One second. No, listen. You are in the darkness until you decide to start moving towards where the light's at, because there is little lights here and there. No, I do, and I get it. I was one of them. No, I totally get it. But yo, we're like seeds planted, and it's not a pretty sight to see something in the dirt. So we only see. Yeah, you can. You can. It's not a bad thing to be sober. It's very good to be sober. Yeah, it is. Another thing is it makes it so they can't calcify your pineal gland, dude. Your pineal gland is the gland in the middle of your brain that has you. Woo! Yeah, he's looking at his phone, just fucking going crazy. Yeah. What are you laughing about?
Okay, so I made that stat earlier. Just read it.
I need a memer. I need a Biden with a phantom of the opera mask. We'll call it Phantom of the White House.
I'll click on the comments.
Why? Nah, Biden's a puppet, dude. He's not even a real person.
I know, he's dead.
He's been dead.
Yeah, dude, someone's playing him. It's an actor.
No, listen, he's a clone.
No, it's an actor.
He's a clone, dude.
It's an actor. When it's all said and done, they're gonna be like.
Because you don't know about the clones and all that shit, bro. It's crazy as fuck. There's masks that they can make people look whoever. They could be actors. They could be lookalikes. They could be doubles. It could be fucking AI and CGI. It could be pre-recorded. It could be fucking.
You've seen the Postmaster video. You know these people are dead. They didn't just say.
Well, I don't know for sure if these people are dead. I know a lot of people are talking about it, but I don't know for sure that these people are dead.
But they're dealt with. They're either in custody.
How do we know?
Dude, because they're.
How the fuck do we know?
They would be prancing all over the fucking... Think about this. Where's all the fucking glorious Biden videos where he triumphed over Trump and Trump's a nobody and ran and Biden's ruling the world and everything? It's
like, where is that?
Where's everything?
You're right. Hold on. You're right.
No, for real.
You're right.
You don't think they'll be trashing them?
I'll lock it up to that. I'll lock it up. I get it.
Like,
no, I get it.
Where's CNN?
I get it.
24/7.
And yo.
Trump lost. Hey guys, Trump lost for 4 years. Where is it?
I know. I agree with that.
So think about it. It's all a movie, and they're either dead, depending on what they did.
No, we traded our freedom when we gave over our firstborn children in abortion clinics and all that type of stuff. That's what and the schools, the Communist Party and the Socialist Party took over our country from within through the government, through the mafia, through the hospitals with the medical tyranny stuff, through pretty much every avenue. Our schools, and taught our kids, they dumbed them down and taught them communism instead of Americanism. And it's sad, bro. It's a sad state. But at the same time, God is always in control, so either way, he wins. Either way, if you're with him, you win. And either way, they lose. They always lose. They always eat themselves. That's how evil rolls. It eats itself. It's because God ordains that they eat themselves, and that's the only reason. Like right there. It's a pretty simple complex. I'm Ron, bud. Nice to meet you, Devin. I'm live streaming it, dude. I should delete it because it's too much. People have a seizure. Yeah, and I don't know if you're on there because you might have your settings to where it's just me talking and you're not on there, but I'm probably gonna delete it anyways. It's too much information. People will melt down, dude. I don't usually do that. I don't usually just give it all out in one conversation. Try to keep it as chill as possible until they get to the big stuff. Then when they get to the big stuff, it's like a snowball rolling downhill. It'll grow. Don't worry. It's connecting dots, man. It's so simple. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you. You're going crazy right now. Imagine if you would have got stoned. You wouldn't be 11-0. Yeah, I've realized the less that I smoke, the more I get all like dumbfounded instead of focused when I get high. But when I was always smoking, it would help me focus, which is weird. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, big time. That's a part of the therapy, dude. But not to where you just get silly and stoned all the time. But no, you can take you could literally make the right supplements that are made not from the bud.
Enemy helicopter approaching.
You can make it not with the bud, but with the seeds, the stalk, and the leaves. And it's called raw cannabinoids. And they're super good for your system. So, and they don't get you silly high or nothing like that. They literally like boost your everything. They boost your mind. They boost your immune system. Yeah, it relaxes you, but you don't get a dumbed down feeling from it because it's just so pure and it's the way that it's supposed to be consumed, made and consumed, cold pressed and all that. And low THC, not high THC, because that's the stuff that gets you too high. The high THC GMO shit. Now, if somebody had mental issues and they started smoking weed, and at a certain level to where it wasn't a crazy high THC that cured their issue, then I would say, yeah, it's a good idea to do that or pursue it or use it as medicine other than getting jacked up on the mind control pills. At the same time, if nothing is wrong with you, then I wouldn't cause there's something to be wrong with you by constantly smoking, because you're rewiring your brain system, dude, over and over and over and over and over again. So that way you could only process your mind when you're high. I was like that until now I only smoke like once a day, if that. Sometimes I just skip smoking at the end of the night. But that's all because I got closer to God. Once I got closer to God, I realized I didn't need it. I always thought I needed it, but I didn't. It was a lie from the devil to get me all hemmed up, and it had me dumb most of the time, and just being lazy and fucking getting the munchies and playing video games. That's all he wants us doing. He doesn't want us talking about the truth. He doesn't want us exposing stuff. He doesn't want us showing his hand. He doesn't want us working together. He doesn't want us smart. He doesn't want us with God, connected to God, entitled by God. He doesn't want us working with God. He wants us to just be dead in the water, dead vessels. That's what they call us with the social security number, where you're a bank account pretty much. They put your name in all caps, and then they sell you on the stock market, your identity, and they make millions off of it. And you're a slave. They own you because of the dead birth certificate. They call it lost at sea. So they want you to be a dead vessel in the middle of the ocean in a boat with no paddle. That's what lost at sea basically means. Dead and with no paddle. When you get all the information, that's what basically materializes a paddle for you, and then you need direction. Then you start paddling in the right direction. And the right direction, I would say, would be anything that was a good thing, anything that was positive. So I think more people need to get into that. I think more people need to move in that direction instead of the negative direction. Nobody really even wants to deal with negative, but at the same time, we're used to it, dude. We're so used to everything being so negative that it doesn't even bother us anymore. We're so desensitized to it that it's just how we move. And that's it. That's how most people move. When I think people should move more towards the positive. See, it's a struggle back and forth, and that's really where our development comes from. Because there will be really dark times, and then there will be really good times, and back and forth and back and forth. And it seems like the darker the time before the lighter the time is after the darkness, and it just keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Did you just kill that dude with a crowbar? What was that? I never seen that weapon.
drives me crazy with this game. People talk shit to like I bet that guy's talking like, oh, I just got first place and like you still.
Yeah, but that's part of the game. You can't hate him for that. I used to love talking shit when I was playing Call of Duty. That was like the #1 thing until I stopped being such a smartass. Now I just want to talk to people about real shit. Like I used to just get on the game and talk mad shit. You should watch my videos. I've been fucking doing it for 10 years. Talk mad shit. That was the best part. Sink a tomahawk from like 10 miles away. The dude's like, what the fuck? I'm like, I didn't feel, asshole. Get him all hyped up. But then I'll be like, I'm joking and shit. I wouldn't take it that far, but I'd fuck with them for a while. I'd troll them for a while, and then I'd fucking come out and be like, alright, dude, it's not that serious. Calm down. They'll think it's super serious. They would get mad salty. I had to chill. They'll be blocking you and reporting you and fucking sending you hate mail. I think that there's different degrees of what the N-word really is. At its basic foundation, everything is layers. It's like an onion. So with the N-word, it's like there's people that use it in a good context and there's people that use it in a bad context. It means one thing in the dictionary, but then it means a whole nother thing to a racial group. So there's levels to it. So I think if you're saying it in a positive way, like your friends or something, then it's a whole different story than saying it the other way. You know what I mean? So I think at its basic root, it can definitely be super hateful, but on another level, it could be a good thing. It could be a positive thing. So it's just like, if it's negative, move away from it, because it's death, bro. It's literal death, all of it. Who wants to be racially oppressed? Does the white people that come after black people, do they want to be racially oppressed? No. Does any race of the planet say to themselves, I want to be racially oppressed? No. So it's never a good thing, dude. In that context. We're all the same race anyways. Nobody understands that. God created Adam and Eve, and out of Adam and Eve came all of us. So we're all from the same line. We all go back to a woman in Africa. That's what the scientist said recently. That every single human being, the root that it goes to is a woman in Africa, which was Eve. In the Garden of Eve. Eden. Garden of Eve. So... yeah, they want you to believe that you're an ape because they can control an ape. They can't control Adam. He's too smart. They don't even have something to show you of the evolution. They don't have any skeletons. They don't have any scientific data whatsoever about any of it. The skeletons of what? Those are all fabricated. That's why they don't press them, because they're easily picked apart with a good archaeologist that says, yo, these aren't even the bones that they said they were, and they just fabricated them to make... It's just like the museums and the dinosaur thing, dude. They found so many bones. Most of them bones are giant bones, and they put them together like they were dinosaurs. So it's all... dinosaurs are real, but they're not what you think. Like, they lived with man at a certain point. It wasn't like they're a type of beast. So it's like they weren't everywhere. No, I'm saying there's this one dude, Ken Hovind, that taught science in a high school for mad long, and then he figured out how real God was and how it was all bullshit about the evolution. So he's been teaching the kids that evolution is fake. He was for like 20 years, and then they put him in jail for it, dude, because he exposed their whole shit. And they put him in jail for 10 years and said that he was doing tax evasion when he was a good Christian and all that. He would never done any of that. He went to jail for 10 years, and then they pardoned him. They literally erased all his stuff and let him go after 10 years. And he's still doing it. He's still teaching the kids. He's got a YouTube channel and all that. He's got a place called Dinosaur Adventureland. And mad people go there, and he talks about the science of dinosaurs and the truth about them and how the Earth's not millions and millions of years old and all that stuff. His name's Kent Hovind. I know him. I got his number. I talk to him sometimes. I text him. I've been watching him for like 15 years. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Enemy helicopter approaching.
So, if you want to know more about the dinosaurs, that's the perfect dude, man. Go to YouTube and type in Kent Hovind. So simple. KentHovind. And he's got millions of videos, dude. He's been doing it for a while. Should I say thousands of videos? Probably than a million.
We're losing this fight.
And they twist everything, dude. They twist the truth of everything. They take the... It's the fallen angels, dude, and their bloodline, which are linked into our human civilizations. Yeah, of course there's humans that are demonic. That's... Well, no, the demons are definitely influencing them, and it's 90% of it's all victimization. So demons do victimize, which means they don't get a fair shake. The humans don't get a fair shake on their actions and how they get oppressed by the demons and all that type of stuff. But that's part of how they move. Like, they always just move in the most hurtful way possible. That's just how they move, because God changed them from being angels into what they are now. So it's just like, there's a lot of people that are victims to all that. Most of them are. But the part where people want to do that stuff and they want to get into the occult and they want to torture children and all that type of stuff, that's a whole different ballgame. Other than just like the mentally oppressed. So there's levels to it. It's an onion to everything, dude. Everything is an onion. Everything is them dolls that go into each other, the Matryoshka dolls. Matter of fact, the earth, or hell is within the earth, and then the earth is within the heavens, which is the cosmos, and then the cosmos is within God's levels of heaven, and God is within heaven. And God is within all of us. He said he lives inside of us. So it's pretty much everything inside of it, each other. Like, that's how he moves. We're inside of him and he's inside of us at the same time. And heaven is or earth is within heaven, and we don't even realize it. And hell is within the earth. You could literally dig down and reach hell. Subterranean levels of hell that go all the way to the core, which is the lake of fire. Huh? Yes. Yes, it's a prison for demons and spirits. It's like the biggest prison, and it's not only a prison, but it's a dump site. It's a garbage site. It's like a garbage heap and a prison at the same time. It's called Gehenna. That's what Gehenna means. It means the garbage heap. It's where God throws all the garbage of the universe. Then he makes masterpieces out of it. That's what we are. We were garbage, and he's turning us into something way beyond what anybody could ever imagine. Alright, Koog. You ready to get stoned now?
You find fucking people that do the fucking...
I didn't even take that hit you gave me earlier.
The truther and the cute shit, where you find all these people, like, man, people that actually dig and do this shit, it's just so fun. It's never a dull moment.
Yo, I was thinking about this shit. Remember Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
We would be fucking rich and fucking geniuses if we could make a game that's like that, but it's real life. It's like GTA, but not doing negative shit, but just like, yeah, and just like finding shit and doing, you know that shit where the people found the shit in the city and all that type of shit. If we could make a game like that was just super fucking in depth and it's super good, but dude, imagine making it good deeds. It's all good deeds type shit. So you just find a certain person at a certain place and do a good deed. People get
a human Tamagotchi Sims. Like, you basically, like, you're taking care of your character within the game. It's yourself, but you're still in an interactive world or something. Like, it's, I don't know. I know what you're saying.
Well, the way I'm looking at it is like, everybody driving in their car and looking for a certain thing or doing certain missions.
No, it would have to be
in real life.
No, it would have. Yeah, it would have to be like
it would be digital, but you would have a way to look at it digitally on the screen with the app or something.
RPG.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like something like that where
open world RPG.
Mad people are addicted to it, and then you put positive stuff in there where they're doing.
Talk to Tesla. You get the neural Starlink up top. I want to make a fucking. I literally want to simulate the world. Like,
that's what they want to do. I don't want to do that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the top end. They're always gonna make it evil. You know?
Well, nah, I'm not gonna let them make my ideas.
They're gonna argue it out.
But nah, imagine a game like that where it was like real life.
They're gonna argue out on it.
And it was an RPG at the same time. And people were just like it was like the best thing that ever happened to people. It's fun as fuck, and they meet different people through it, and it's just like these games, dude. But it'll be a real life mission game where you do missions and you meet different people and you look for different stuff and you get prizes and you win certain stuff, and it'll be addicting, dude. It'll be dope. You get the whole world playing it. Dude, a cool idea is you start out simple with scripture, dude. You put small little psalms or whatever all over the city. You tell people to find them and read them. After they get them, you gotta read them on a live stream or something, and then you rank up, and you do that, and it just goes into bigger and bigger stuff. The Matrix was a documentary. Right. Right. I agree.
Yeah, me too. Just like They Live. And,
I agree.
Especially the first one. The first one's like, the first one is a fucking text. It's a bluepill how to wake up. The first one. And the other ones are whatever. The first one is.
Where do you think people get the ideas to write these stories?
Yeah, the red pill, blue pill, and all that.
God gives it to them.
Yeah, this is.
Most of those stories come from prophecy, dude. Like when you get stoned.
They were trying to do some weird shit, like some trans weird shit. Like, I think God. Like
well, God will use their own works against them.
Like they're
that's
probably
what it really
geared
means.
towards like, oh, this hidden crazy world, like the quote dark quote world, it's hidden, like you don't, once you find out about it, you can't go back, like, you know about this evil, like some dumb shit like that, But it really was like, holy shit, it's waking up to the truth and all that, like, like it's like you see through it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like.
No, for sure. Well, we look at it in a different light,
right.
Which takes us farther instead of where that will take you. So
or we even see what they intended, but then we were able to expand on it further because that's just their idea. They spent their whole budget and idea into what they made.
And all they did was wake us up even more.
Yeah,
they eat themselves.
Yeah,
the evil shit.
And we spin off. Yeah, they brag, but
we benefit from it.
Yeah, we don't.
They think they're killing us with the ideology, but we take it and we grow from it.
Yeah, we don't take it as a joke that they intend. We take it as serious as they're laughing about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, there is a scene in The Matrix where Neo turns into Jesus' character. You ever see that part where he gets wings, which are like made out of light, and then there's a giant cross in the middle of his chest, and he just like turns into a white outline of like a cross and wings, dude. Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can look up that clip. It's put in Neo Christ consciousness or whatever. And that right there, when I seen it, I was like, dude, why would they do that? That's just like really just showing the truth in plain sight right there for everybody to see about him, about God's only son, about Jesus, right there in the movie when everybody else thought it was about everything evil. And that's how God will work. Like, God will take one thing and change it and have them change it and think it's a good thing, and then come to find out it woke everybody up. God's amazing, dude. He's a tactician for sure. You thought that dude from Law Abiding Citizen was a tactician. You didn't see your boy God. He's just getting warmed up! Lock it up, dude! Fucking lock it up! Double lock now! We're double locking it, dude! Holy shit, that was a good one. I gotta play it, hold on. Fucking turn the stereo on. Fucking double. You got me in double lock over here, I'm done. He said he's just getting warmed up. He spit.
He fucking really is, dude.
Just getting warmed up.
He really fucking...
I know he really is.
He really is, dude. As much as we think we know, we don't fucking have any clue.
I know, we're such idiots.
We're like,
I'm just getting warmed up.
That's God.
I'm just getting warmed up.
And I ain't gonna fall asleep.
Down.
Just getting lukewarm down.
I'm going to bring the whole diseased, corrupt temple down on your head. It's got to be biblical. Choose your destiny.
To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to love, and a time to hate.
A time to kill. Wasn't it like a movie or a documentary or some weird shit? Or like a serial killer?
No, it was a movie. It was Van Damme, dude.
Oh.
I think.
Clam down.
Yeah, clammed in. So, Devin, you still here? Oh, he went in the thing to talk shit. Funny. Oh, he just fucking peered out of the whole party. That's cool. It's too much for him. Talk about God, and then I'm like, let's get stoned. He's like, alright, I'm done with this dude. Dude, why'd you take off?
Free for all.
You burnt out? No, it's cool. We all got our levels, and maybe I shouldn't be talking about getting stoned and all that if I'm gonna talk that. I agree that you might have got turned off by that, but I use it as medicine, dude. I don't fuck around like everybody else. No, I got you. But I was going to ask you if it was positive or not. These things are like, it's like a seed when you give somebody information. So it might not blossom right here, right now. But when it does, dude, let me know if the information helped you. Because it helped me when I got it all. And I've blossomed. It's been 10 years. So it's just like, it doesn't feel good right now. Comfort isn't where things grow. Things don't grow in comfort. When you plan anything or when something has to grow up, comfort isn't going to make something grow. Or, sitting in comfort is not going to help anything grow. When it's challenged is when it grows. And there's rest instead of, it's all about pressure. So it's just, hopefully it was good for you. I was going to ask you, I was like, was that positive for you for us to talk about that? I was just curious because that's a business in itself. What is the part that isn't so positive? Maybe you're not seeing it the way I'm trying to. Maybe I'm portraying it the wrong way for you not to see it in a positive light. But I don't have all the answers either, man. I can't say that I do. I don't think, hey, I know so much that there's no more to know. There's always more to know. Those are just the basic foundations. Those are the basic levels that I've seen. And they spiral up, dude. It's always a good thing to learn. It's to get wise instead of getting smart. Because when you get wise, you know how to use the information. When you get smart, you just get a bunch of information. You don't ever get guided on how to use it. Hopefully it'll be a good thing for you. He said I'm burnt out. I don't blame you. I'm burnt out too. Telling you about it. But what was negative? What was the negative part? Alright. We'll talk about it again. Alright. No, I feel you. It's cool. But we'll talk again. I'm gonna get off for a second. Now, don't be confused, and why don't you do your own research? Now that I just gave you all those hints, why don't you go and try to figure a few things out? I guarantee you it'll be so much easier now that you get the template. When you get the template and then you sit down and try to figure things out, everything is laid out right before you. So if I were you, I'd do research on everything that I said. Don't believe a word that I said. Take it and run with it and see where it goes. But yo, I'm gonna get off for a minute, dude. I'm gonna sit and talk with my dude. Yeah, I'll get on in a minute. Alright, bro. Good talk.